Hello, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Alma. We are in September 1. So the baler that we had serviced up at the store has completely malfunctioned. We have a New Holland BB9090 which does the Heston bales, and yeah, we had it serviced before and it's been fine, but this time it's took a turn for the worse. So it's packaged, is that the right term? It's produced bales, because I've tested this off screen. It's produced bales that are so densely packed that I can't get a tool of any descript to penetrate the straw. Let's quickly scooch this way. Watch out, chickens! So I tried that with the bale spike, and also tried the forks are in here. I just couldn't get it to dig in to the straw, you know, make its way through, if you will. The Silverado is down here. I'm sure it is. With the trailer. I'm sure that's why I left it down there somewhere. There it is. So we did leave this down here so I could collect the bales. But I can't actually pick the bales up. They're so densely packed that I can't lift them. So we got, I think it was 26 bales at 13,000, sorry. 13,000 litre, 26 bales. So that was all harvested, and then all swathed, and then threshed, and then the straw was baled. But I can't pick these up, so we have to buy some sort of big bag handling type thing to collect these, which is going to be a pain in the bum. So that's here with the trailer. So that's the first thing. The second thing is we've taken on 2 contracts, one for baling and one for spraying. That's herbicide in field 19. And we've got a couple of I think it's red beets and carrots. And then we've got a fertilising contract, which I was tempted with, but I got a spraying. I could do fertiliser. I borrowed the equipment on a baling contract because I could. And then that guy, we're going to use our own equipment. So I was on the phone most of the night, and hence we're up so early. And the dealership have said that it's all their fault. They've caused the malfunction. Also, I tried to bale some of this off screen. Obviously, I didn't save it, and the percentage bar that says how much crop you have in it disappeared, and it wouldn't do anything, just nothing. So it's got to go. Hence the storyline. It's broke. I had a feeling it wouldn't work, which is why I started the storyline with we've had it serviced in the beginning of the first episode. I really wanted to use it, but it doesn't work. Which is what it is. However, the store have said if I bring that up... Oh, this kitten's here because it had a bit of a rinse off, because don't think I put any in these. I might have done. Yeah, I put a trailer load of water in both of these, and then a trailer load of water in the apples. I did activate the apples, I'm sure I did. Anyways, we're going to give this a rinse off, because I've been on the blower to the store. They've admitted full responsibility for basically killing our baler. We had a guy come out, and it's dead. It'll cost more to repair than it's worth. So they've said bring it to the store. They have another one, but it's a US spec rather than an EU spec, so it's red rather than yellow, and it's got a side additive tank or something, they said. There is an add-on for the one they've got at the store, but they said something about different bale size. I'm not entirely sure what they were alluding to. Oh, crikey. So we'll get this down to the store, see what there's chitter-chattering about. Get this swapped over, and then we'll get that spraying contract. That spraying contract sorted out. I think that's the plan. The spraying contract shouldn't take too long, in fairness. Is that folded? Yeah, it is. Get the beacons on. Jobbed. And then we're going to have to lease ourselves some sort of big bag handling type kitten to pick up those straw bales. The fact that those straw bales are going to be a nightmare because I can't pierce them. As soon as we need to move them around or on or off the trailer, I'm not going to be able to. So what I'm thinking is we sell those 26 bales and then just buy like 10 bales. I'm not sure how much it's going to cost. Do you know what I mean? Which is what it is. Or something to that effect. Anywho's. You never think it's quite so far to the store until you're driving it, right? I'll hit the mic. I am still contemplating buying this farm, buying that farm in some sort of role play type doohickey on multiplayer, and then simulating that we're taking care of the cows because the guy's poorly, or something to that, because obviously there's cows in the field but there's no one feeding them. So yeah, it is what it is. I need to get the brakes sorted on this John Deere as well, because it's horrendous for slowing down. I mean, you'll see how quick the lights come on and how slowly we stop. So yeah, they could do with a little bit of something. And we're going down here, aren't we? We're going down here? I'm sure we're going down here. Can't see through the trees. We're going down here anyway. So they have said that we can have a straight swap, and then they will give us compensation for the return of this one, because there are extras to go with the other one. So that's the baling contract. That's the equipment they've provided. So we'll take a gander at that. We get this round here to the workshop. It's a shame because I really did want to do Heston bales, but it is what it is. One of those things, I suppose. There we go. If we just pull up here, there we go. And then they are, I'm not going to repair or repaint. They're willing to give me 72 grand for that. So we'll sell that. And then that's my compensation, if you will. And what they've provided me with, oh, I purchased a Komatsu forklift for the store. That was during setup, it wasn't extra, which is why the money hadn't changed. But we do have this cam, which is a New Holland in a US spec with some chunky BKTs on there, which is a BB9090, but this is the plus. So it's in essence the same baler, but it does a more traditional 180, 220, 240 bale. This is tweakable. This is the oh, is it a Quattro pack? Is that what it's called? Quattro? Where is it? It's right down here somewhere. Where is it? If anybody can see it, shout. Because I'm useless at this lately. No, seriously, where is it? Load of New Hollands. There it is. That's these kittens. So that's the one I went for. And then you can grab this, which stacks them into 4s. But I didn't think it was a bad shout, you know. All little stacks of bales. The problem is our little masses is not going to pick it all up, so we have to lift them off in 2s maybe. So with our extra money, we're going to New Holland this up. We'll New Holland this up. Yeah, where's the walling triangle go? Do I need one of those? Can do. And then we'll get this in the same coloration as the baler. That looks a bit weird, doesn't it? I'm not sure I like that. Not gonna lie to you, I am not sure that I like that. White rims, yellow New Holland. It's the grey. It's the grey I don't like, I think. Yeah, New Holland US version, and then you got the US. None of that doohickey. So you could go for one of those, stack them up into 4s. I think our mass is not going to cope with that at the minute. So we'll leave off on that for just a second. So, new baler. We can put a hitch on it. Solid additive. Hopefully this will work. So that's where we're at with this. The contract. Round bales. I think that's a quick bale. In John Deere colours. A quick bale. It is. That's really fast. So is it hay? It's hay, yeah. So mow, Ted, bale, super speed, and that does 50,000 litre bales. So we're in no rush, right? It'll be done before I know it. Anyways, I don't think we're going to purchase the add-on just yet. We'll just grab the baler, grab our compensation, if you will, and run. I had a feeling that miles off. Look, I had a feeling that it wasn't going to work. Hence the storyline where we'd had it serviced, and then all of a sudden the service had gone wrong. You gotta think outside the box. I was hoping it was going to work, but when I watched 4B Gaming use his Heston bale, it was a more traditional burgundy one, but I was hoping it was going to work. But is what it is. You can't have it always, can you? Anyways, let's get this back to the farm. Grab our sprayer and the 6R, and then work out where the field is. We'll spray a bit of herbicide, and we're probably going to have to stick the Massey on the back of the trailer on the truck, and then get that up to the store. I'm sure you can buy a big hag. I apologise. A big bag handler or something equivalent for the skid steer. If not, we'll just change the hitch on the front, the skid steer for the front loader one, which is what it is. We'll get that sorted somehow, and then yeah, get those bales done. So the plan for this episode was to show you what we're doing. So back to the beginning. I've been talking to the missus with everything that's going on. I'm going to reduce my video sizes to between 30 and 40 minutes from the hour and a half that they have been, just for the time being. So what I'm going to do is, you're going to see what I've done off screen. I explain what I'm doing and what I've done, and then you'll see me start probably 2 or 3 different things. So you've seen me get the new baler. You're not going to see me bale with it because I've already baled with the old baler. So, but you now know that we've swapped it out for a new one because it was faulty, because the service was a bit dodge, blah 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 blah. And then the next thing you're going to see me do is take the sprayer up to the field. We may do that contract. Excuse me. We may do that that spraying contract. And then the remainder of said episode, let's pull in here. I want to fill that up. We'll start some of the cutting, maybe get a headland or two on the alfalfa hay. The swather is just, yeah. So yeah, so we'll start this alfalfa harvest. Maybe get a headland or two in. I may bale a little bit just so you can see what I'm doing, and then I'll finish that off screen. And then next time you'll see me, we may... I'm really coughed. I really apologise. Then the next episode you might see, this is just for arguments, a bit of weeding or a bit of ploughing. I probably won't... Let's get these lights off. You probably won't see the entire thing. So like that, you saw me swath it, and then you saw me start to collect it. Off screen, I finished the swathing, finished the collecting, baled it. I've left the bales on the field so you can see that, oh look, I've baled it. Do you see what I'm saying? I can do little bits here and there off screen, which don't take a 5-minute job here and a 5-minute job there, and that's fine. But to try and do hour and a half episodes with everything that's going on at home, I mean, we're expecting a baby any day soon, so the last thing we want to be doing is recording for an hour and a half. Anyways, now rumour has it, I've double checked Mr. Wasteland's thing, if I don't buy the herbicide thingy for this, I just use a tap, it defaults to herbicide, it saves me a fortune. So we're going to try that. You ready? It's all going to go horribly wrong. Nope. And all I'm charged for is the water, apparently. So if this works, jobbed. Oh, that was the other thing I did. That's the other thing I've did, is I've taken precision farming out. With all the new crops and everything that's in here, it went a bit weird. The other thing I tried to do was remove the premium stuff to get rid of the carrots and that, and then have more crop types of the new ones, so the peas, the rye and all that. Now, I removed the premium thing, I logged back in, the carrots and that were still there. None of the equipment was there, the mod wasn't there, but all the new crop types were still there. So I fast forwarded until October, which is, I'm running 3-day season, so I fast forward to October, and the carrots had been replanted in this field and this field, but I had no equipment. So if you're going to add the premium stuff in, you're going to be stuck with it as far as I can tell. Right, 3,360 litres for a couple £100. I'll take that any day of the week. Get the beacons on. What is the quickest way to wherever we're going? We are here and we want to be here, so I need to turn round and go up this road there. Alright, spin round. There we go. The nozzles have been removed from here, the see and spray, see and spot, whatever it's called. The spot and spray. Excuse me. They weren't there when I removed precision farming. It's not like I've taken them off, they just disappeared. Because that's a mod associated with the precision farming stuff. It literally just removed it. I had no say in the matter. It was going, and it's gone. Right, we're going to go down here. There we go. Anywho's, I hope everybody is doing well. As you can tell, I am coughing like a trooper. But you know, it's what it is. As I said before, if I'm not coughing, the chances are I'm not breathing. So panic. I've always got a glass of water or some sort of lubrication for one's throat nearby. So yeah, it is what it is. That's our field there. I do like the shapes of these fields, and I like the fact that the field that we don't own wraps around our field and touches our farm. I do quite like that in a strange sort of way. I'm not sure why, but I do like it. Biogas. Excuse me. How much is that? Is that expensive? I'd have to turn on the zone markers to find out. So do I go the railroad? I was going to say I'd go down that road, but it's track. There is no road. Can I cut through the farm up here? Possibly. I do like the look of this farm. I think it's pretty sweet. Oh, a bit of a ford here. That's some fast moving water as well, isn't it? So this field. Is it this field? Yeah, this field. So get this unfolded. There we go. Shouldn't take too long. Cut the 2 or 3 passes and we'll be done. We'll turn that on. Is it coming out? It's going down. Is that liftable? Or is the crop just too tall? Is there no animation on this sprayer? You can't actually see the spray, or is it just too dark? It's too bright. It took the spray away. Is that a thing? Yeah, we'll get this done. Scooch back to the farm. Probably give that alfalfa a quick once over. And go from there, methinks. So on that shininess, you don't need to see me driving around in circles 2 or 3 times to get this field done. I shall get this done, and then once this is sorted out, I shall see you back at the farm. We'll collect on the contract, and then we'll try that alfalfa. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll work. Anywho's, I see you guys back at the farm in just a bit. Righty dokie, back up at the farm. We used half of the herbicide. I don't think it was too bad, to be honest. So we do need to collect on said contract, and then we'll get the swather, get that out, and yeah, we'll get a swathing. Wow, we'll get a mowing. There we go. Right. Open up the old tablet there. Ignore that. There we go. 6,548. We'll collect on that one. Let's tempted to borrow the equipment and do that one, but all that stuff's in the way, and that's going to take me a while. When we could accept that, lease ourselves the spreader off our own back. Let's have a look. How much is this? Oh, what's in the sales? Not a bad price. Fertilizer spreaders. Just need the fertilizer. That's going to cost me £3.5 grand. £2.5 grand. Need £4 grand. Between 2.5 and £4 grand, and I want 1,500, and I get a free tractor. Is what it is. We'll leave that for a second. Let's have a quick look at it. Should we just accept that and then? Because I could make some money off the fertilizer as well, couldn't I? If you think about it. Let's accept that contract. Are we getting any harvesting contracts? Not for carrots or red beets, for a cereal crop. We'll have a quick look to see if we can swath it, and then yeah, it looks right. Hopefully it'll work. Yeah, we'll swath it and see if that works. I doubt it, but you never know, right? Anywho's. Oh, I sped time up to ×3, by the way. I had this problem the other day. Detach, reattach, and it brings it up higher. Right. Yeah, I sped the time up to ×3, just so that we could get a bit of daylight on the subject. It was a bit dark, wasn't it? So this field, the cornfield, and the wheat field all need ploughing, which will be fun, right? Obviously we're doing alfalfa at the moment, and it is one of them shiny new crops. But what I'm actually thinking of doing is, rather than ploughing the field up, grabbing ourselves a seeder, because all we have is a planter. I'm actually thinking, grab the straw with a big bag thing. I was thinking this when I was doing the spraying contract. Grab the straw, put half in each of the barns. Because I don't really need... Oh, slow down. I don't actually need straw for the TMI. You can just use hay and silage, right? I don't have a grass field, so that's not going to work well at the moment, hence no animals. I'm not sure how far the alfalfa is going to go. But what I'm thinking is, put half the straw in one, half the straw in the other. I'm hoping I can just feed alfalfa hay. Possibly. I'll need to buy a cow and find out. I don't think I need hay for the sheep. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't need hay for the sheep. Have I missed a trick on this? I've got a feeling that's not on Swathing, is it? Maybe it is. I thought it was an option. Bring the plates in or something. That looks quite wide for a swath. We may need a windrower. We can use our compensation to grab one, I suppose. Idiot Wind Road. There are great sections of this, you'll notice, that are not alfalfa. Some of the sections of this field are hay. So that's always fun to contend with, right? That's really going to confuse the baler. Like that corner there. If you look at this, that's alfalfa, and that just looks like your bulk standard hay. So why is that? I mean, I've taken quite a bit of alfalfa, but I've taken the edge of the grass and it decided that that's all just plain old boring hay. That's the alfalfa, look. So the entire section is just hay. Well, that's rather annoying, isn't it? I'm not sure I'm going to do alfalfa again. So what I was getting at is if we obviously harvest this because we've got it, and I've not done alfalfa really, that this wouldn't be a bad shout to merge field 3 with field 9 and then do a crop that I can plant with a planter but harvest with a swather. Now I'm not sure if you can harvest rye with a swather, because I'm pretty sure you can plant it with a planter, you see. So we can plant, let me just quickly go in here, headers, rye is on this list, so would that make it a grain crop? I don't think. There's the pickup header. Straw, grass, alfalfa. Now, if that picks up alfalfa, these all take shiny corn and peas and stuff, but not one of them says alfalfa. Where's our harvester? Which harvester we got? We got the smaller one. The itty bitty one, the 2012. We've got some fancy ones up here. Look at these, eh? Yeah. So that's where that's all I'm saying. So you could. I don't know whether rye is swathable. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to go for soybean isn't a swathable crop. I think it's just cereal crops that are swathable. I could be wrong, but that's what my brain's saying. Cereal crops are swathable, and if it's not a cereal crop, it's not swathable. Anywho's, I should finish that off screen. You see how this is going to roll? I can't quite see it, about half an hour just over of recording. Let me get this unfolded. Don't think I'm going to need any silage additive for hay. Although the quick bale does use silage additive for the hay. It does go down when you're doing hay. Right, that's picked up hay because there's a bit of grass on the floor. It now says alfalfa. Oh, I think I've missed a trick here, haven't I? 240s. Is that going to upgrade it, or am I going to get a smaller bale? I don't rightly know. I'm hoping if I get enough alfalfa in the chamber that any hay that's added to will just merge. and I won't have to worry about it, because I don't really want hay bales and alfalfa hay bales, because that would just be silly. Or are some of these alfalfa hay and some just alfalfa? So that's just changed back to hay now, look. So I'm going to end up with a hay bale at this rate. No, it's gone back to alfalfa. This is so annoying. I've got a feeling we're going to have a smaller bale followed by a bigger bale. So these are your bulk standard bale sized bales. Does that make any sense? Bale sized bales. These are your bulk standard bales. The baler looks the same, just different colours. Is it going to spit one out? Or two? Who knows? Did it already drop one? Have I missed it? Yeah, it did drop one. I missed it. The one it's dropped, I think, was a smaller bale. And then these are 240s. I think we're going to have to windrow this, aren't we? Which means we're going to need a windrower. You see, this is where I get confused sometimes. If I've got to drive around the field and merge like two swaths into one swath and then drive around and bale that one swath, is it worth the time swathing two into one? Whereas I could have just driven round twice and baled it. Just see what I'm getting at? And these are the questions that keep me up at night. That they're not, but they could be. Does that make sense to anybody? Does anybody get what I'm trying to say? If you don't, why not? Listen. Anywho's, let's get to this corner here. Then we'll grab the Massey, and I'll show you what I was on about earlier. Right, we'll just stop that there. Let's go grab the Massey. Oh, turn that off. So this is 8,000 litres. The other bale's right round there. Yeah, so we merge this with that field. Not so keen on the idea of alfalfa, especially, I don't know. We need to make some money. And if all else fails, I can buy TMR. There's me. Ooh. This is the Massey 711 with the Massey bale spike. If we scooch down here, it's in no rush. We'll get there when we get there. I actually, when I brought this back to the farm, I put it on the trailer. Hence 0 minutes, hours, time, nothing. Which is what it is. We're actually up to 40 minutes already. Just quickly show you this, and then we're going to leave it here. And then off screen I shall finish the alfalfa, get that baled up. And I might get the big bag thing, and then next episode we'll collect up some of them straw bales maybe. Just keep it simples. Keep it simples. Right. So these are the Heston bales with the old baler that the store after the service broke, and they took full responsibility for. They're just packed too densely, so if I Let's go this side, you can see better, the sun's on it. If I drive forward, that's as far as it will go in. I can't get it in any further than that, that's it. We just pushed the bail. And if I go back up, trying to get it back out is a nightmare. So I might just be able to pick that up. Whereas this kitten, although it looks the same, but it is the 9090 plus, 9090 plus, which gives you more of a modern bail. If you don't drive into it, I can now just drive, oh crikey, into the bail, pick it up, scooch round, drive to the trailer, lower it down, let go. See? Easy. Now I'll just do this on the other side with the other one, just to show you what I was on about. So we grab this bale as best we can. So we grab this one. You see it went in a bit further that time, so I took a running leap at it. If we get this up here with this one, and drop that down, they're always here to prove you wrong, aren't they, bales? I tried for like 45 minutes to get that to work. And you could get it in? No. The one I showed you just now, do you think it would go in? No. Then all of a sudden, it works. Go figure. I was having a nightmare trying to get these bales to work. That's sliding on of its own accord now. For the love of bejeebers. There you go. It's all the way on its own. Didn't do anything. It just slipped on. Can I get it to come off though? That's the question. I wonder why it's working fine now but wouldn't work before. I can't get back in, but it slides on. No, I can't get it off. That was all gone horribly wrong. I'm never getting this off now, am I? That's it, it's stuck on there forever. This is kind of the issue I was having yesterday. I just couldn't get it to work. Unless, of course, you need to leave the straw overnight to supple up. This is technically the following day, and the reason it's not working is because it needed. Oh, I can't get it off again. You need to let it soften because it was swathed. No, I can't get it in. Push it against the trailer. Can I get it on there? Lower it down. Nope. Well, I know you get sticky bales, but these ones are just taking a biscuit. Try again. No, I can't get them off again. Oh, for the love of bejeebers. Anyways, You got the idea. These are going. This is going. We're keeping these size bales. I've already swapped the baler out. That's going to get harvested and baled. That's going to get harvested and baled. That's going to come off of there. I don't want that on there. This is going to get collected and put on here. Next episode, we'll sell this or dump it straight in the shed. Do something with it, and we'll go from there. So I'll have a think about the next episode while I'm playing around with this episode. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Each and every one of you. Please take care, and I shall see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.